In this video, I'll be showing you how to write a plain, simple plant UML document to generate document. So I'll cover the basic syntax. I'll cover something around loop and how to add a note in plant UML. Just to give an introduction about plant UML, plant UML is an open source tool to create diagrams. So diagrams are written in a text file. They are made version controllable and you can output the diagram in different format like PNG, SVG. It is useful for visualizing diagram like software architecture, use case, etc. Basically, you write the code instead of doing a drag and drop while building the diagram. So I have opened Visual Studio Code over here and I have installed an extension named as PlantUML. So if you haven't installed it, I would highly advise you to install the PlantUML extension. And also I've installed Java in my machine. Now to start with, I will create a plant UML document first. So I'll create a new file and I'll call it as basic syntax dot puml. So extension is plant UML or puml. So that's the syntax. Now to start with, you always start with @start UML and you specify the document name. Now this is a basic syntax document and I will write in end UML. So that's my basic structure of the UML document. Now, how do you preview this document? Is you do a right click and do a preview current diagram. Now, this is the plain plant UML preview. Now, you don't see any specific content over here. It will give you an error that, oh, there is nothing within this document. So let's start writing something within this document. Now, to first start with, we can start with title. So I'll give a title and I'll call this as maybe an architecture diagram. So that's the title of my UML document, plant UML document. And if you want to preview it, you can just do a right click or automatically this will get previewed within the screen over here. So as you see over here, my plant UML document is now ready. This is the title of that document. Now I have written title as architecture diagram. Now let's start building the component. So we'll start with actor. So I have an actor named as user. And if I press enter, I can write another actor named as maybe a customer. So these are my two different actors. Now, if I preview the current diagram, I will not be able to see any specific thing, but only the user and customer have been created within the system. Now, I will say I want to uh, create a participant named as maybe a system, and I'll create another participant named as web server, or I'll create another participant named as external tools. So I've created three different participant: system, web server, external tool. And now I will do a right click and preview the current diagram. Now there might be some mistake. As you see over here, it says that there are some issues within this particular text. So maybe let me call this as web hyphen server and external hyphen tools. And now over here, as you see, there's a participant of web server, there is an external tool. Now I put a space, I put a hyphen, I don't get a proper result. So let me again type in and remove the space and remove all the additional spaces. Now what it has done, it has created an actor, it has created a participant. Now remember, you should not put a space around because if you put a space around, it may not be able to render it correctly. But then if I just put a space around here and now preview the current diagram, you will see an error, right? So that's the first thing to learn. Okay, now I have a user, I have a customer, I have a web server system and an external tool as an actor and participant. Now I want to do some connection between a user. So I'll put a user arrow and I'll say system and I'll say initiate login process. So I'm establishing a connection from a user to a system. And as you see, from a user to a system, a connection has been established. Similarly, I can connect between system to user, and I can preview the diagram. So user to system, initiate login process, use system to user, accept code. So arrow indicates that connection. So I've established that connection over here. Now I have an option to uh, add some different things. Like if I want to make this diagram with some basic color in it, so I can put a skin, and I'll just put one of the skins, say rose, which is like a kind of like, assume that this is like kind of a theme. Now, as you see, the preview has changed and it has given me a nice looking diagram. So I can add skin on top of it. Now I have this actor, I have this participant. Now, if I want to add a markup, I can just put, say, if I want to make code in bold, so I'll put two stars, and then the code will be in bold. So you can write that markup language as well. Now, let me put another request from user to system. So there is a link from user to system, and I'll call it as uh, supply JSON. And then I will say activate system, and then I will have a system to user. Now, what I've done is like I've established a link user to system supply JSON. So as you see over here, this part supply to supply JSON, JSON received, and now this is that activation part. Like I've activated the system, right? Similarly, I can just copy this again, and I'll call a encrypt. This can be any text. I'm just making up something on the way. So now user to system is telling encrypt code. And as you see, this part is still in the activation mode, right? So whatever you type, it will be in that activate mode. Now you need to deactivate it. So I'll just go ahead and say deactivate system. And then anything which we write after this. So let me copy this again, and I'll just say user system send cache code. And now if you see, this system activation is completed over here, and that's why I can see from the new line I can establish that connection. So you can make use of activate to create that block. So I created that block within that system. Now, other thing to make a note of, like if you want to put some note around here, I will show you how to do that. But before we go ahead and do that, let me establish a connection between customer and external tool. So let me write a code and say customer external tools, and I'll say call tool, and you will see a link of call tool from customer to external tools. Now here, if I say from external tools to customer, send subscription link. So as you see, now from external tools, I have called a called into the customer, and then this is the send subscription link. Now, if I want to make this line not solid, what I will do, I'll put two dash over here. The moment I put a two dash, you can see that this has turned into a dotted line. So this is how you can establish that connection, right? So that's one of the other thing to make a note of. Now let's put some note around web server. Okay, so how to write a note? So let me minimize the folder. So I'll just put note and I'll say write of web server. Note write of web server. And what note I want to write, I'll say this is Apache server. So now I have put a note around write of web server. As you see over here, this is now rendered. This is Apache server. I can also put a note left of external tools. So note left of external tools, and I'll call this as this is a paid service. And this is how I can preview the current diagram. So I added a note to the right of web server. This is Apache server, and note left of external tools. This is a paid service. Now, if I want to put this on the top, I can just cut this, and maybe I'll start putting at the top over here. Okay. So as you see over here, I've added note left of external service. This is a paid service at top over here. And now that's why you are able to see the note listed at the top. Now, this is how you can basically use a syntax for PlantUML for creating a basic document. Now, as you see over here, I have an option to convert this into export the current diagram into PNG, SVG, PDF, HTML, TXT, etc. I will make use of PNG, and then this document will be converted into a PNG file. Now, where to look into that document? You go into the out folder, and then you will be able to see basic syntax as a folder, and this is that folder structure. Now you can reveal in the file explorer. So file explorer, I'm opening that document in the file explorer, and now opening that PNG document. So this is how you get the PNG document out of it. So we have seen actor, we have seen participant, we have seen a note, we have seen a direct link, we have seen a dotted link, we have seen the note either to the left or the right. And then we have created this architecture diagram with a skin rows of template. So that's it, folks. This is all about a basic syntax. Now I'm going to cover more advanced topic in the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.